They said Neymar was finished. They said his FIFA World Cup dream was over. But legends never disappear. After injuries, after pain, after years of doubt, he came back stronger. The world watched in silence. Brazil believed again. Now one mission remains. One final World Cup story. And Neymar is ready. The light still remembered him. Football waited in silence. A legend was coming back. Pain shaped every part of his journey. Each step carried enormous pressure. But Neymar never gave up. Crowds once screamed his name. Magic danced through his feet. And the world watched in awe. Critics questioned his return. Many believed his story was over. And Neymar heard every single word. Before the sun ever rose, he was already working. Sweat replaced every excuse. And his dream never faded away.
Atenção, hein?
Neymar Jr.
The yellow jersey still waited for him. History called his name once again. And Brazil needed its star back. Kids still copied his magical skills. Their hero gave them hope to dream. And football still believed in Neymar. The joy slowly returned to his face. Confidence filled the atmosphere once again. And the comeback had truly begun. He walked through the darkness alone. But every tunnel has an ending. And greatness waited ahead. The fans never stopped believing in him. Their voices shook the entire stadium. And Neymar felt every bit of that love. The internet exploded with excitement. Rumors spread across the world instantly. Because Neymar was finally back. His feet moved freely once again. Defenders looked completely helpless. And football found its magic again. The coaches watched every detail carefully. One decision could change everything. And the squad list was getting closer. Brazil dreamed of glory once again. The nation wanted redemption badly. And the World Cup was waiting. He remembered every painful injury. He remembered every tear he shed. And now came his revenge. Day after day he kept working. His limits slowly disappeared. And the fire inside him returned stronger than ever. Some doubted his return completely. Others still believed in his talent. And football argued without end. Teammates respected his presence deeply. Experience filled every corner of the room. And leadership became his new strength. Smiles slowly returned to Brazil. Chemistry grew naturally between them. And hope filled the entire squad. Every player dreams of it. Every nation fights for it. But only legends lift the World Cup trophy. The net kept shaking with every strike. The crowd slowly started believing again. Neymar looked unstoppable once more. Questions filled every corner of the room. Then one answer shocked the entire world. Neymar said he was fully ready. Videos spread rapidly across America. Football excitement exploded once again. And the hype became absolutely massive. Every small detail mattered now. Preparation was what created champions. And Neymar was completely focused. Storms never stopped his journey. Rain created stronger warriors. And Neymar kept moving forward. The world stage slowly awakened. Football prepared its biggest stars. And the countdown continued forward. Strategies covered every screen. Every movement carried a purpose. Because victory demanded perfection. Faith guided every step of his journey. Pressure surrounded him from every side. And destiny waited just ahead. Millions still wore his famous number. The connection with the fans never broke. Because true legends never fade away. The announcement finally arrived. For a moment, football stood still. Because Neymar made the squad. Teammates celebrated with pure emotion. Dreams finally became reality. And the mission officially began. Cameras followed their every move. Fans completely filled the streets. And Brazil carried enormous expectations. America watched the story closely. Football excitement kept growing bigger. And Neymar became global once again. Quick passing controlled the entire game. Brazil suddenly looked dangerous again. and opponents started feeling nervous. The biggest stage in football awaited them. History stood ready to be written again. Because legends are born here. He inspired everyone inside the room. Belief spread through the entire squad, and their confidence became unstoppable. Every sprint carried real purpose. Every touch created immediate danger. And suddenly the old Neymar had returned. The anthem echoed across the stadium proudly. Fans sang every word with deep emotion. And the journey suddenly felt historic. Fear slowly entered their minds. Neymar completely changed the match. And Brazil gained unstoppable momentum. The whistle finally echoed through the stadium. Dreams suddenly became reality. And football took over the world once again. The energy inside the stadium felt electric. Brazilian flags waved in every direction. And Brazil finally believed again. His eyes revealed pure hunger. Nothing around him could distract the mission. Because victory became the only target. His name echoed across the stadium loudly. Football proudly welcomed him back again. Because the king had returned. Brotherhood made Brazil even stronger. Unity created unstoppable power inside the team. And the dream stayed alive. America quickly noticed the story. Football suddenly dominated every conversation. And Neymar became worldwide trending again. The decision finally proved correct. Experience completely changed the match. And Brazil looked unstoppable again. The entire world watched with emotion. This moment became bigger than football itself. Because this was redemption. Emotion filled every corner of the stadiums. Hope suddenly returned to millions of people. And Brazil started dreaming even bigger now. One step remained ahead of them. And history waited nearby. He completely controlled the rhythm of the match. Defenders struggled against him constantly. And Brazil pushed forward without fear. Every single second felt intense. The entire stadium held its breath. And the match stayed alive. Brazil continued fighting through every battle. The pressure kept becoming more intense. And every match felt historic now. He carried the hopes of an entire nation. Millions continued believing in him. And the dream still stayed alive. The entire world watched in silence. Football created pure emotion that night. And Neymar gave absolutely everything. Pain shaped every part of his journey. Critics never stopped talking about him. But he never stopped fighting. The stadium echoed louder than ever before. His name still inspired millions around the world. Because legends never truly fade away. Maybe the trophy could still wait. Maybe destiny simply needed more time. But his greatness was undeniable. Football is bigger than trophies alone. It is passion, emotion, and lasting legacy. And Neymar's story still continues.